All right, so it's coming together nicely. I've got the whole intake assembly cleaned out and assembled. The whole fuel system is now cleaned out and assembled. I started hooking up the exhaust here. I had the hardware for that, and I was trying to get this rear piece on, but it turns out there's a big old Y-shaped bracket that I'm missing that basically supports all the weight that comes off that thing, because it's kind of heavy. So I got to find something that'll work for that. But she's getting close. A little interesting thing I found that I didn't realize at the time is these two braided lines here go to this canister, which butt up to this oil filter cap. Well, this is actually an oil filter relocate kit. It's an aftermarket piece made by Hardin or Jardine or whatever, and basically moves your oil filter from the side to the front because you can't change your oil without pulling off your exhaust, which is kind of annoying. So that's kind of cool. And so I had to go and order. So it turned out that this bracket here is aftermarket. I have no idea what the heck it's doing on this bike, honestly, because tipping this over, there's like this random bent bracket, which obviously is not Yamaha. There's two mounting points and there's nothing to mount this rear hole, so they had it just jimmy rigged up. I believe this bracket here is aftermarket. Maybe had a different exhaust, and this is all I got with the bike. But this is the exhaust mount that comes with the bike. It mounts in those two holes here, and it basically gives me another point to mount the exhaust, because before it was hanging up on the front. This is kind of heavy, so it doesn't really, fit right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off so I can mount all this up. Yeah, there you have it. I'm not sure what this would go to. I'm not sure which exhaust brand uses this bracket either. But basically, I stick this one in here. I think I need to get some different hardware though, because both of these bolts seem too long. So I'm gonna have to find some bolts that will fit this more properly, and then find hardware that will go in the back here. It actually is a different thread size. So I'll be back with that. All right, went ahead and found some bolts that would work in my miscellaneous parts bins. And basically I'm just gonna use some washers and a few fasteners and call it a day. Luckily the brackets on the bike here are threaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and screw these in. When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice, left a message in the clouds. They are free to roam above the sea, and this story stays with me like a haunting melody. What do spirits say? What do spirits say in a darker day? What do spirits say? There it is. Still super dirty, But man, is it starting to look good. It's almost completely back together now. Just gotta wait for a few parts to come in the mail, and then we'll be close to done. But this whole side of the bike is now put back together. And I haven't bothered to wash it yet because with the bike being open on this side, I still have not finalized closing that up. I'm waiting for a oil seal and a washer and a bearing so I can put that together and be done. And this actually just came in the mail. So this is a cover that I was missing on the side, and I didn't even realize it until now, so I went ahead and ordered one. But it covers up the whole linkage here, which is actually what does the clutch. So this plate will sit just like that, covers it up, and then this other plate, or this other cover right here, actually mounts in front of it, and that's the screw hole there. So not too bad. I went ahead and ordered another, what do they call this, unison ring or something. Came with another barrel, but it came with all the dowels, and yeah, I was concerned that this one was scratched here, might hang up, cause the gears to not want to shift. But so that's new, and it goes through all the gears just perfect. So besides this side, once I get the parts in, so like here, got the gasket waiting to go to. Basically going to install the new seal and washer onto the shift shaft here. There's a bearing that goes to the starter gear. I'll put that gasket on, we'll throw it up, bolt it all back together. I'll be able to put these covers on. I'll put the clutch cable back in where it needs to go, and then we're set. Put all the other panels on, fill it with oil, and I'll put this front peg back in, hook up the gear shifter, and then it'll be pretty much there. So hopefully it'll run. I'm really hoping it does. If it doesn't, it's going to be some more money. It's going to be some more time. I'd like to ride the bike instead of have it sit here in my garage looking all dirty. But yeah, getting close.
What do spirits say?